Hi, talking about the Sirui anamorphic lens series. Recently bought the 24 Sirui anamorphic f2.8 to complete my collection of the 50mm, the 35mm and now this 24mm lens. Each lens has a distinct use case scenario. The 50mm lens has a 75 equivalent field of view compared to full frame. Separation from the 50mm at roughly 3 to 5 meters away from the camera is much greater than the 35 or the 24mm. The disadvantage is with the 50mm is that while it's enlarging the picture in general, it's also magnifying the travelling vibrations if you're using this with a gimbal. The 35mm Sirui lens has the advantage of giving you separation, not as much as the 50mm. The 35mm lens is equivalent to the 50mm on full frame. From personal experience, I've held the 35mm lens on a gimbal and lightly walked with it to experience fairly smooth walking footage. To do this, I would recommend holding the gimbal like a torch at one end horizontally. Practice your half steps or ninja walking along with holding the gimbal horizontally allows for smoother gimbal footage. In my experience, the 24mm Sirui lens allows for better travelling with a gimbal. The disadvantage is that there is less separation, and with the lens starting at f2.8, the separation is considerably less than the 35 and 50mm. From experience, I find it easier to track somebody with the values at f2.8 to around 5.8. This extends the depth of focus large enough for at least a reasonable margin of error. Using the aperture value larger than f5.8 would darken the overall picture. I recommend using that in the daytime but not at night. Finally, when mixing with drone shots, I recommend using higher f numbers to mix along with the separation so it doesn't look too obvious between both drone and anamorphic footage. I hope that these tips helps you with your anamorphic lens. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Cheers.